The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 9 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute them. I expect them to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20 plus.
You talk about this Falcon defense. This unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass.
To a hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. So here are the Falcons with great field position to start out. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And he went from being the surprise pick of the 1st round to the full-time starter late in the season. And now he has a chance to take this team to new heights starting in 2025. Really was impressed with him down the stretch. Going head-to-head with Jaden Daniels in a huge game. Now he could be their franchise quarterback for the next 10 years.
It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Dolphins' 8-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Keeps himself upright. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. You got to secure it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's Achane to start the drive. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. On the stop, it was Mike Hughes.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. They'll go play action here with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Robinson up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2.
On the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
And looking to throw, Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Dances by him. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And down to the 41. The Falcons are 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Penix. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. It's certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
This one thrown underneath to Achane. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And they're going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and goal, Miami.
They'll run, H.M. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Two are going to try and run. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Back at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
A gain of 4 yards. Brings up fourth down and goal.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. Gordon can't break through against this defensive line. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. So out come the Falcons now. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second down at the 5-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hitting the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Running left, Achane. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Tua, fast pass outside, complete. No gain on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Tua. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
For the Dolphin field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
That's good for Falcons. 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Penix working out of the gun here. Short throw caught by Pitts. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And complete to Drake London. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now Hill to return it. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to pass, Tua. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And able to get this this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's Penix. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Looking to throw, Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And he's got this down to the 35. So halftime.
All right, Brandon,
ahead.
thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. Nifty move. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Looking to put a drive together. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To the air, Penix. That's complete to Mooney. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down.
A give to Robinson on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped and handed a loss by Willie Gay that time. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll look to throw here. Got a man, it's London. 3rd down and 6.
London. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw with Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. The 12-yard line.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Now Tua. Open man, Westbrook Aquino. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And the Dolphin first down.
Pick it up. up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space if the racks on a camouflage brand.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Wide open receiver complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Dolphins.
Tua going to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
3-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Achane. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 5. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. Our last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That's good for us Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the 1st down.
Well, he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time as we have now reached the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Dolphins offense returning to the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. They complete it to Hill. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
1st down, Miami.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Pressure comes and down he goes. Jalen Walker just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. As he throws there, incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Begin the drive with Robinson. And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards.
38-yard loss. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. And looking to throw, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now Penix. He completes it to Boyd. Touchdown, Falcons! Tyler Boyd. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 4th quarter lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
The The Falcons will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and throw with Penix. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try to make it feel a little different.
And now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins
Achane gets it from the gun to the 43, 2nd down.
taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Again, it's Achane. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
He is tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing Tua. Oh, it stays up. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to get the lead up to 4. Koo knocks this one through the post. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 4, 47 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Connecting with Hill. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now Tua.
2nd and 4. At the 32.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Tua. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis.
Now he'll spike it here with 20 seconds to go on the clock. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
And it's 3rd down.
And he'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go there on the spike. One final try for Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Atlanta, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Miami, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next